Why do some people accumulate wealth easily while others are trapped in scarcity, struggling month after month to pay the bills? You might think it's luck, talent, or even the family they were born into. But the truth is that there is a single detail, that separates the rich from those who never manage to prosper. And if you ignore this, your bank account may never reflect what you truly deserve. Most people go their entire lives without noticing this detail. They work hard, they save, they try to earn more money, but still something seems to stop the wealth from really flowing to them. And no matter how many financial strategies they try, without this key piece, nothing changes. The worst? Many look at the rich with envy or anger, without realizing that they are reinforcing the very thing that keeps them from prosperity. Now, imagine that you are about to discover this secret. Not a magic trick, not an empty promise, but a real principle that has already transformed the lives of thousands of people. A principle that, when applied, begins to change your financial reality almost as if it were a switch being turned on inside you. If you feel like you're stuck, that you've tried everything and nothing works, this could be the moment that turns the key in your life. Stay with me until the end because, in addition to revealing this crucial detail, I'll show you exactly how to put it into practice today. But first, if this topic already makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because here we talk about how to unlock your mind to attract wealth and live the life you deserve. And now, let's get straight to what really matters. Most people think that money is just paper, numbers on the account, something external to them. But this is the first mistake. Money is not just a resource. It is an energy, an extension of your mindset and beliefs. The way you feel about money determines the way it flows, or doesn't flow, into your life. And here's the thing that separates the rich from the poor. The rich have a healthy relationship with money. They see you as an ally, while most people treat you as an invisible enemy, something that causes worry, stress, or even guilt. Think for a moment. If money were a person and listened to everything you said about it, would it feel welcome in your life or rejected? Have you ever said phrases like, money is hard to earn, only those who were born rich get rich, or money doesn't bring happiness? Each of these phrases reinforces an invisible barrier between you and prosperity. Money responds to how you think and feel about it. If within you there is a conflict between wanting money and believing that it is something bad or difficult to get, guess who wins this battle? The rich see money as a tool of freedom, of creation, of opportunities. They don't feel guilty about earning more, nor do they sabotage their own chances of thriving. But if you grew up hearing that money is dirty, that to earn more you need to exploit others, or that wealth only comes with extreme sacrifices without realizing it, you may be pushing away the abundance you desire. And this happens all the time. People who get a raise and then find a way to spend it all, who start earning more and without realizing it create new debts, who never accumulate wealth because, deep down, their mental programming says that money is something that doesn't belong to them. Now, I want you to stop and think. What is your true relationship with money? When you think about him, do you feel safe or scared? Are you excited, or do you feel heaviness and worry? Answering this question could be a turning point in your financial life. And if you really want to change your reality, start now. In the comments, write a new positive belief about money, something you want to reinforce starting today. And stay with me, because in the next step, we're going to dive into the hidden beliefs that could be sabotaging your prosperity without you even realizing it. The real difference between rich and poor is not in the bank account, but in the way they see the world. Wealth begins in the mind, and what defines whether someone will prosper or live in scarcity are the hidden beliefs that that person carries without even realizing it. Since childhood, you have heard phrases about money that have shaped your reality. Maybe you grew up hearing that money is difficult to earn, that only dishonest people get rich, or that having a lot of money changes your character. And without realizing it, these beliefs have become invisible orders controlling your decisions, your habits, and even your financial results. Imagine two people with the same skill and the same opportunity. The difference between those who prosper and those who fail is not in physical effort, but in the way each person thinks. One of them believes that she can learn, grow, and multiply her earnings. The other thinks that money is an unfair game and that it will never get out of place. Which one is more likely to get rich? The problem is that your mind is often programmed to keep you right where you are. If, deep down, You believe that making money requires absurd sacrifices. You will never allow wealth to enter your life lightly and abundantly. If you think you don't deserve to earn more, you will unconsciously waste opportunities. Now, think about this. If your bank account today exactly reflected your beliefs about money, would you be happy or frustrated? The good news is that beliefs can be changed. You don't need to keep repeating the same patterns. The first step is to identify these hidden beliefs and replace them. Instead of saying, "Money is hard to make," try saying, "Money comes to me in unexpected and abundant ways." It may seem simple, but your mind needs new instructions to create new results. Now, I want you to do an exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize the financial life you want to have. What do you see? What do you feel when imagining this reality? If something inside you says this is impossible, that is the belief you need to change. And if this content is making sense to you, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, because in the next few minutes I'm going to show you an essential detail about money that many people ignore, and that could be sabotaging your wealth without you realizing it. If there's one thing money hates, it's clutter. Money loves clarity, direction, and purpose. But most people have no idea where their money is going. They receive, spend, pay bills, make impulsive purchases, and, at the end of the month, look at their bank account wondering where all the money went. If you don't have a plan for your money, it simply slips out of your hands. And this is one of the biggest differences between those who prosper and those who live in a pinch. The rich know exactly what to do with every penny they earn, while others live in financial chaos, always putting out fires. Now, imagine that your financial life is a car. If you don't know where you're going, any path will do. And that's exactly how most people deal with money. They work hard but don't have clear financial goals. They don't know how much they need to save, invest, or even how much they actually spend per month. And without this clarity, they can never truly accumulate wealth. Money needs a purpose, a defined direction. When you give it a destination, it starts working in your favor. But if you just spend it without control, without planning, it disappears like sand slipping through your fingers. And here's a detail that few people realize. The lack of financial organization is not just a practical problem, but a reflection of your mentality. If you avoid looking at your finances, fear opening your bank statement, or putting off important decisions about money, your mind is conditioned to chaos, and this prevents prosperity from reaching you. But the good news is that this can change. Starting today, you can decide to take control. Take a piece of paper or open a spreadsheet and write down exactly how much money comes into your life and how much goes out. Create real financial goals, something that motivates you and makes you feel in control. Now, I want to know, have you tried to organize your financial life before, but ended up giving up? Tell me in the comments. And stay with me, because in the next point we're going to talk about something that millionaires do automatically, and that can completely transform their relationship with money. If you've ever wondered what really differentiates millionaires from other people, know that it's not luck or above-average intelligence. What the rich do differently is in their daily habits, in the small decisions that seem insignificant, but which, over time, create a gulf between those who prosper and those who always struggle to survive. While most people work for money, millionaires make money work for them. They understand that wealth is not built just with effort, but with strategy. And one of the biggest secrets is the way they deal with their earnings. They invest first and spend later, while most people spend first and, if there is anything left over, they think about investing. Another point that separates the rich from those who live in scarcity is the way they see time. Ordinary people exchange hours for money, while millionaires create systems that generate income automatically. They understand that, to earn more, they need to stop relying solely on their own efforts and build sources of income that work without their presence. This can be through investments, scalable businesses, or any system that generates money even while they sleep. This is how wealth multiplies. But perhaps the most powerful aspect that sets millionaires apart is their long-term mindset. While many look for quick money, immediate solutions, and easy gains, the rich think in decades. They are not just focused on what they can earn today, but on building something that continues to grow year after year. They do not make financial decisions based on momentary emotions, but with strategy, patience, and vision. Now, stop and think. Do you act like someone who builds wealth, or like someone who just survives? If you really want to change your financial reality, start applying this principle now. Instead of waiting for money to invest, make investing a priority. Automate this decision, even if it's a small amount. This single change can completely transform your financial future. If this idea makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel right now, because in the next point we're going to talk about an essential aspect of money that most people ignore, and that could be keeping abundance from your life. Money is not just a material resource, it carries energy. And this energy responds directly to what you feel, think, and say about him. What you send out, you receive. If you constantly say that you never have money, that everything is expensive, that getting rich is difficult, guess what you are attracting? More lack, more difficulties, more scarcity. Your mind acts like a magnet, and what you reinforce with your words and emotions manifests in your reality. It's no coincidence that people who complain about a lack of money are always in financial trouble, while those who cultivate an abundance mindset seem to find opportunities everywhere. Now, stop and think. What are the phrases you repeat most about money? Do you talk about it with gratitude or frustration? Every time you say, "I can't afford that," your mind takes it as a command and blocks your creativity from finding solutions. But when you change the way you express yourself and start saying, "How can I achieve this?" you activate a part of your brain responsible for finding paths, opening doors, and seeing possibilities that previously went unnoticed. If you want to change your financial reality, start by changing the way you talk and feel about money. From today onwards, every time you think about scarcity, replace that thought with an affirmation of abundance. Instead of saying, "Money only brings problems," say, "Money gives me freedom and opportunities." It seems like a small detail, but this frequency shift completely alters what you attract into your life. And if this makes sense to you, comment here a new positive affirmation about money that you will start repeating every day. Now, stay with me, because in the next point we are going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes that prevent people from getting rich, and that could be sabotaging you without you realizing it. One of the biggest mistakes that prevent people from getting rich is the search for quick money. The illusion that there is a shortcut, a magic formula, something that will make money fall from the sky without real effort. This thinking is dangerous because it leads to impulsive decisions, bad investments, and, in the end, more frustration and loss of money. Those with the quick money mentality are always jumping from one opportunity to another, betting on the next big thing, but they never really build wealth. This is why so many people who win the lottery lose everything within a few years. They receive a large sum, but because they haven't developed the right financial mindset, they end up wasting it all and returning to the same place as before, or worse. The rich think differently. They understand that real money doesn't come from haste, but from strategy, construction, and patience. They know that wealth is not just about earning more, but about keeping, multiplying, and making money work for them. Instead of looking for shortcuts, they invest in knowledge, make calculated decisions, and build assets that generate income steadily. And if you've ever wondered why some people make a lot of money easily, while you, even with so much sacrifice, study, and dedication, can't prosper, if you want to discover the secrets that helped me unlock my mind and go from debt to millionaire in less than 1 year, I have something amazing for you. In my new book, Rich Mind, I'm going to show you that getting rich is easy, and that what's really difficult is convincing yourself of it. If you want to put an end, once and for all, to your hidden enemies who sabotage your success and unlock your mind to make money towards the life you deserve, I will leave the official link for you to download the Rich Mind ebook here in the description and in the first comment pinned to this video. Dare to think differently. Let's continue. Now, think about it. Are you acting like someone who builds wealth, or like someone who just chases a quick buck? If you want lasting results, you need to change this mindset now. Stop looking for miracle formulas and start focusing on building value, developing skills, and creating sustainable sources of income. This is the true path to financial freedom. And if you are committed to changing your relationship with money, comment here. I choose to build wealth the smart way. Stay with me, because in the next point we will talk about the definitive commitment you need to make to transform your financial reality once and for all. If you've made it this far, you already know that wealth is not a stroke of luck, but a direct reflection of your mentality, your beliefs, and your habits. But none of this makes a difference if you don't make a definitive decision. The commitment to your new financial reality needs to be total. It's not enough to just understand these concepts. It's not enough to just want to change. You need to decide now that you will never act the same way about money again. You need to choose to be the person who builds wealth, not the one who just dreams about it. What separates those who get rich from those who stay in the same place is consistency. The rich don't wait for motivation to act, they create discipline. They know that small decisions made every day yield big results over time. Today, you have a choice. Continue on autopilot, repeating the same financial patterns, or take control and rewrite your story. And it all starts with one simple but powerful step. Now, think about what you learned in this video. What was the point that moved you the most? What was the tip that dropped? Choose a single financial habit to implement from today and write here in the comments what it will be. This is the first step to fixing this change in your mind. And if you really want to transform your financial life, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications, because here we talk about the principles that create real wealth. Share this video with someone who also needs this change, and let's build a new reality of abundance together. Now you know that what separates the rich from those who live in scarcity is not just the money itself, but the way they see, feel, and deal with it. Wealth begins in the mind, is strengthened with habits, and manifests itself in your reality when you make conscious financial decisions. The truth is, while some people spend their entire lives looking for shortcuts or blaming external factors, others choose to take control, change their mindset, and act strategically. The big question is, which side do you want to be on? The decision is in your hands. You can continue repeating the same patterns, or you can choose, starting today, to transform your relationship with money and build a life of prosperity. And it all starts with one simple step. Apply at least one of the concepts I shared here. Don't let this knowledge be just another video you watched. Put it into practice. Write in the comments what change you will implement from today, and share this content with someone who also needs this change. If this video made sense to you, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications to continue receiving content that will help you unlock your financial mindset and attract abundance into your life. I'll see you in the next video.